And I've got some shocking news for you. Bones aren't made of calcium.
What if I told you that the oil sitting in your kitchen, the one you've always believed is healthy, could actually be weakening your bones and causing joint pain? This might sound surprising, but it's something Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a well-known naturopath with over 40 years of experience in natural health, has recently highlighted. Dr. O'Neill has spent decades studying how everyday foods affect our bodies, and her latest findings are quite concerning. She points out that certain oils we use regularly may be quietly harming our bones without us even knowing it. In this video, we'll explore the unexpected link between cooking oils and bone health. For years, we've been told that oils like sunflower oil, grapeseed oil, and other seed-based oils are good for us. However, Dr. O'Neill's research suggests something different. These oils, particularly when they're processed with high heat and chemicals, could be damaging our bones in ways most people don't realize. We'll dig into how these oils disrupt the balance of fatty acids in the body, which can lead to weaker bones over time. But that's not the only issue. We'll also discuss calcium supplements. For a long time, we've been told that taking calcium pills is the best way to keep our bones strong. But new research shows that these supplements might actually be harmful, sometimes causing calcium to build up in the wrong places, like your arteries or soft tissues, instead of strengthening your bones. The good news is there are natural, simple alternatives to support bone health. In this video, we'll go over those options, giving you the knowledge you need to protect your bones without falling for the traps set by big food companies and pharmaceutical industries. But before we dive into those solutions, let's start with a basic question. How did these oils end up in our kitchens in the first place, and why are they causing so much harm? To answer that, we need to take a closer look at the oil extraction process and how it's connected to your bone health. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn might just change the way you think about cooking oils forever. Let's get started. The hidden dangers of processed oils. Now that we've set the stage, let's talk about the real problem affecting bone health: the processed oils we use daily. These oils, which seem harmless, actually go through extraction and processing methods that can be harmful to your bones without you even knowing it. The oil extraction process. Common cooking oils like grapeseed, sunflower, soybean, and canola oil come from seeds. To get the oil out of these seeds, companies use high temperatures and chemicals like hexane. This method is designed to pull out as much oil as possible, but it also creates a problem. Dr. Barbara O'Neill explains that the high heat damages the fatty acids in these oils, forming harmful substances like trans fats and oxidized fats. These damaged fats cause inflammation and prevent your body from absorbing key nutrients, like the minerals that keep your bones strong. The balance between omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids is important for your health, especially for your bones. But processed oils are packed with omega-6 fats, which can cause too much inflammation when consumed in large amounts. This inflammation leads to joint pain, bone breakdown, and a weakened skeleton over time. What's even worse is that these oils are in almost everything, from salad dressings and baked goods to health foods. You might not even realize it, but you could be eating these oils every day, putting your bones at serious risk. What the science says. Dr. O'Neill's warnings are supported by science. One study in the Journal of Food Science and Technology explains how high heat used during extraction not only destroys good fats, but also creates harmful trans fats. These trans fats are bad for your heart and your bones. They cause oxidative stress in the body, which speeds up the loss of minerals in your bones. But the problem doesn't stop there. Another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating oxidized oils makes your body lose calcium through urine. Instead of absorbing calcium to keep your bones strong, your body flushes it out, weakening your bones over time. The study also showed that regularly eating these damaged oils could break down bones faster, especially in people at risk of osteoporosis or joint problems. The calcium myth. With all this in mind, you might think the answer is simply to take more calcium supplements. But it's not that simple. In fact, the calcium supplement industry has spread a lot of misinformation about bone health. Most calcium supplements contain forms of calcium that your body doesn't absorb well, like calcium carbonate. This type of calcium is hard for your body to process. Instead of going to your bones, a lot of it ends up in your bloodstream and eventually in your arteries. Over time, this buildup can cause calcification, where calcium hardens in places it shouldn't, like your arteries, which raises your risk of heart problems. Dr. O'Neill warns that many people think they're helping their bones by taking these supplements, but in reality, they could be causing more harm. The problem isn't that we don't get enough calcium, it's that our bodies can't use the calcium properly, especially when we're eating harmful oils and taking low-quality supplements. So, what can we do to protect our bones if processed oils and calcium supplements aren't the answer? The natural alternatives for bone health. Now that we've talked about the dangers of processed oils and the limitations of traditional calcium supplements, let's shift our focus to natural alternatives that can truly support your bone health. Dr. O'Neill recommends replacing processed oils and ineffective calcium supplements with mineral-rich salts such as Celtic sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. These aren't just ordinary seasonings. They are packed with essential trace elements that your body needs to function well, especially when it comes to maintaining strong bones. Unlike regular table salt, which loses its minerals during processing, Celtic and Himalayan salts contain over 84 essential trace elements. These include vital minerals like calcium, magnesium, potassium, and even phosphorus, all of which are crucial for healthy bones. Calcium and magnesium work together to strengthen bones, while potassium helps reduce calcium loss. This combination makes mineral-rich salts a natural and effective option for supporting your bones. What makes these salts even more beneficial is that their minerals are in a more absorbable form, meaning your body can use them more efficiently than the minerals found in many calcium supplements. This idea isn't just based on personal experience. A study published in the Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine and Biology highlights the benefits of mineral-rich salts, particularly for improving bone density and overall mineral balance. The study found that these salts can help restore the body's natural pH levels, which often become imbalanced from consuming processed foods and oils. Maintaining a balanced pH is important because an imbalance can lead to calcium being pulled from the bones, which weakens them over time. The study also showed that trace minerals like magnesium and potassium, both found in abundance in Celtic and Himalayan salts, play a key role in muscle function and lowering the risk of bone fractures. Magnesium, for example, helps regulate the amount of calcium in your bones and teeth, while potassium helps reduce the amount of calcium lost through urine, which protects your bone mass. But the benefits don't stop at bone health. These trace elements are also vital for mental health. Magnesium and potassium have been shown to help regulate mood and can reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, which are often linked to chronic inflammation and poor mineral absorption. By adding mineral-rich salts to your daily routine, you're not only supporting stronger bones, but also boosting your overall well-being. So, how can you start getting the benefits of mineral-rich salts? Dr. O'Neill offers some simple, practical tips for incorporating these salts into your diet. One easy way is to add a pinch of Celtic or Himalayan salt to each glass of water you drink throughout the day. This not only helps you stay hydrated, but also allows your body to absorb the minerals more effectively. You can also sprinkle these salts on your meals instead of using regular table salt. Whether you're seasoning vegetables, salads, or cooked dishes, a little bit of mineral-rich salt goes a long way in providing your body with the minerals it needs for healthy bones. Dr. O'Neill recommends starting with small amounts and gradually increasing your intake as your body gets used to it. The goal is to replace both processed salts and oils, restoring balance to your mineral intake. Another great way to include these salts in your diet is by using them in bone broth. Bone broth not only supports bone health, but is also full of collagen, another essential component for strong, healthy bones. Bone broth made with mineral-rich salt can be a powerful tool in your quest for better bone density. But mineral-rich salt is only the beginning. While it's an important step, There's another natural solution that often gets overlooked, one that contains more calcium than milk and may already be in your kitchen. The power of nutrient-dense foods. Now that we've talked about how mineral-rich salt benefits your bone health, let's explore some nutrient-dense foods that can naturally help keep your bones strong. You might be surprised to learn that some of the best sources of calcium and other key minerals for your bones don't come from dairy products, but from foods that could already be in your kitchen. Surprising sources of calcium. One of the most unexpected and powerful sources of calcium is sesame seeds. These tiny seeds pack a big punch when it comes to calcium, much more than you might expect from a small food item. In fact, just 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds has more calcium than a whole glass of milk. That's why Dr. Barbara O'Neill is a strong advocate for adding sesame seeds, or even better, tahini, a creamy paste made from sesame seeds, to your daily diet to help support your bones. Why choose sesame seeds over dairy? For starters, sesame seeds are a plant-based source of calcium, which means they don't have the potential inflammatory effects that some people get from lactose found in dairy products. Plus, sesame seeds are loaded with other important minerals like magnesium and phosphorus, both of which help build and strengthen your bones, giving you a complete nutrient package. There's solid science behind this too. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that plant-based calcium sources like sesame seeds are absorbed more easily by the body than synthetic calcium supplements. This means that your body recognizes and processes these natural sources better, making them a more effective way to strengthen your bones. To make it easy, you can add tahini to your meals. Use it as a spread, a dip, or even in salad dressings to get your daily dose of calcium. Dr. O'Neill recommends including 1 tablespoon of tahini in your diet every day for the best bone health benefits. Dark green leafy vegetables. Dark green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens are also excellent for your bones. Not only are these veggies high in calcium, but they're also packed with other important minerals like magnesium and potassium, which help keep your bones dense and strong. For example, spinach is a great source of calcium, and it also has high levels of vitamin K, which helps calcium bind to your bone tissue. Kale is another excellent option. Studies have shown that its rich mineral content can boost bone health. In fact, a long-term study published in Osteoporosis International found that people who regularly ate leafy greens had better bone density. However, Dr. O'Neill points out that how you cook these vegetables is key. Cooking methods that retain nutrients, like steaming on low heat, are the best. High heat can cause a lot of nutrient loss, which means your bones won't get as much of the benefits from these superfoods if they're cooked improperly. Sunlight, exercise, and rest for strong bones. When we think about keeping our bones strong, most of us focus on what we eat. But there's more to bone health than just diet. Sunlight, exercise, and getting enough rest also play big roles in maintaining healthy bones. In this section, we'll break down why these 3 lifestyle factors are just as important as nutrition for keeping your bones strong and healthy. Sunlight and vitamin D, your body's natural source. Vitamin D is one of the most important nutrients for bone health, and one of the best ways to get it is from sunlight. When your skin is exposed to sunlight, it triggers a process that creates vitamin D. This vitamin is crucial because it helps your body absorb calcium. Without enough vitamin D, even if you're eating foods that are high in calcium, your body won't be able to use that calcium to build and maintain strong bones. Here's how sunlight helps. When UVB rays from the sun hit your skin, they kickstart a reaction that allows your body to produce vitamin D. Cholesterol in your skin is converted into a form of vitamin D that your body can use. If you don't get enough sun exposure, your body might not make enough vitamin D, which can lead to weak bones over time. Health expert Dr. Barbara O'Neill suggests spending 15-30 minutes in the sun every day, depending on your skin tone and where you live. Studies show that people who are low in vitamin D are at a higher risk of bone fractures. But that's not all. A lack of vitamin D can also affect your mood, weaken your immune system, and increase your risk of certain cancers. So, getting enough sunlight is not just about a healthy tan. It's about keeping your bones and overall health in check. Another key part of bone health is exercise, and not just any exercise, weight-bearing exercises. These are activities where your body works against gravity, and they help strengthen your bones. Dr. O'Neill is a big fan of these types of exercises, especially for people who want to improve their bone density. One of the exercises she recommends is called rebounding, which is simply bouncing on a mini trampoline. It might sound easy, but it's actually a powerful way to boost bone strength. Bouncing on a trampoline encourages your body to produce osteoblasts, which are cells that help build new bone tissue. According to a study in the Journal of Applied Physiology, people who did rebounding exercises saw a significant increase in their bone density. This shows that even low-impact exercises can make a big difference in keeping your bones strong. Rebounding has other benefits too. It helps with eye coordination, improves muscle control, and is gentle on your joints. The gravitational forces at play while bouncing stimulate your cells, making it a great all-around exercise. If rebounding isn't for you, walking, dancing, and yoga are other excellent weight-bearing exercises that also help build and maintain bone strength. Dr. O'Neill stresses that doing these exercises consistently is crucial, especially as we get older, when bone strength naturally starts to decline. Sleep, the unsung hero of bone health. We often hear about how important sleep is for our mental health, but did you know that it's also essential for your bones? When you sleep, your body goes into repair mode, fixing and regenerating tissues, including bone tissue. Deep sleep is particularly important because that's when your body produces growth hormones, which help with bone growth and repair. Research published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that people who didn't get enough sleep had lower bone density. Over time, this can lead to weaker bones and conditions like osteoporosis. Sleep deprivation messes with your body's ability to rebuild bone tissue, which is why getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night is so important. For people over 50, this becomes even more critical because the body's ability to regenerate bone tissue slows down with age. Dr. O'Neill recommends making sleep a priority to ensure your bones stay strong and healthy. So if you're not getting enough rest, you might be putting your bones at risk. We've covered some surprising truths about what keeps your bones strong and what might weaken them. We've learned that bone health isn't just about the foods you eat. It's also about how you live your life. Processed oils can damage your bones, while natural alternatives like mineral-rich salt, sesame seeds, and leafy greens are better choices. But nutrition alone isn't enough. Sunlight provides the vitamin D you need to absorb calcium. Exercises like rebounding help to build bone strength, and getting enough sleep allows your body to repair and rebuild bone tissue. Now it's time for you to take action. The next time you're at the grocery store, skip the processed oils and opt for healthier options like tahini, mineral-rich salt, and leafy greens. Start adding these foods to your meals, and make sure you're getting outside for some sunlight, staying active, and getting plenty of rest. Your bones and your overall health will benefit in the long run. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with friends and family, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to live a healthy life. Together, we can take control of our health and make better choices for a stronger, healthier future.